Dying chicks can make any poultry farmer want to quit poultry farming. It does not need to be this way, as that is where our experts as a poultry farmer comes in. A high mortality rate indicates that something is wrong with the flock, and it demands the poultry owners immediate intervention and appropriate action to stop further losses, as failure to do so may lead to huge losses. In this video, I'll be telling you about the ways to reduce baby chick mortality in your farm during the breeding period. So if this is your first time of watching our videos, do make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified each time we post a new video in this channel. So what are the causes of this early chick mortality? And number one is the genetic causes. There are around 21 little gene mutations in birds, and most of these little genes lead to chicks' death during the incubation period. However, congenital tremors and congenital leuco cause the death of chicks within a week of hatching. Number two is the management causes. Another most important causes of early chick mortality is poor management. Sound management is indispensable for keeping flock healthy and alive. Chicks reared in poorly managed poultry won't be able to manifest their full genetic potentials, and some of the management blunders include high breeding temperature. High breeding temperature is dangerous for your flock. Too much heat makes chicks dehydrated, due to which they consume more water than the feed. Due to their reduced feed intake, their growth is drastically affected, leading to their death. Low breeding temperature, which is the number two blunder. Low breeding temperature causes chilling, and prolonged exposure to cold can directly impact the immune system of the flock, thereby making birds vulnerable to some disease. Besides, flocks tend to cuddle together when exposed to too much cold to keep themselves warm. Number three blunder is the litter contamination. Another most crucial cause of the chick mortality is contaminated breeding materials. Some farmers use sawdust that are not good for breeding. Chicks can mistake sawdust for feed, and in the process, which leads to gastrointestinal impaction and ultimately resulting in the death of the chick. The fourth poor management in chicks include starvation. Starvation is another cause of chick mortality because young chicks do not have fat storage to fulfill body needs during starvation, which results in death. Number three of the causes of the chick mortality is the nutritional causes. Water is one of the essential elements of maintaining the health and performance of the birds. It not only acts as a transport medium for nutrients and metabolic end products, but also it helps in maintaining the body temperature during hot weather. Vitamins are also required for normal growth, development, and reproduction of chicks. A high deficiency of fat soluble vitamins can cause death to the birds. So number four of the causes of the chick mortality is the disease. Young chicks are susceptible to infections and diseases due to lack of immunity during the first 6 weeks. It is crucial to maintain biosecurity measures. Failure to do so increases the chances of disease outbreak. Now, what are the 10 ways to reduce early chick mortality? If you're recording a high mortality rate in your poultry farm, it is alarming and you need to take appropriate action. Failure to do so can cost all your investments. So here are some of the steps that you are required to follow as a poultry farmer to reduce chick mortality in your poultry farm. Number one is that you should buy chicks from a trusted supplier. Most of the health problems affecting birds are due to low genetic background. Hence, it is very vital to buy chicks from a reputable and trusted supplier who raises healthy parent stock. Number two is that you should provide the flock with adequate breeding temperature. High and low breeding temperature lead to high chick mortality. Hence, it's essential to provide flock with a proper balanced breeding temperature, and failure to do so can cause death of your birds. Number three is that you should minimize the risk of suffocating the chicks to death. Birds can quickly suffocate and die when forced to more in the tight corners, or inadequate temperature in a very cold atmosphere. They huddle to keep themselves warm, and due to which the birds can suffocate or suffer a vital injury. The fourth thing is that you should prevent your farm from infection and disease. Some diseases can be gruesome. They can wipe out your entire flock in a go, while some may not be so fatal but affect the feed conversion ratio of the birds. So it's crucial to check your flock regularly. The fifth thing is that you should serve your birds water before feeds. This will prevent your flock from stampeding while struggling for the food. Birds tend to drink water slower than they peck on their feet. Therefore, serving water first will deviate some of the birds' attention to water, which will reduce the intensity of the struggle for the feeds. The sixth thing is that you should have a vet to regularly check your flock. As a poultry farmer, you should have a vet to regularly check your flock or chicken in order to ensure that there are no symptoms of any contagious diseases. Remove recovered bird from the flock, as the recovered bird are a reservoir of the infection, and this way you can keep your birds safe and healthy.